A Y-style tree swing is hung between the trunks of two tall trees when they don't have lateral branches that are strong enough to suspend a tree swing away from the trunks. This particular one is about 18 feet apart. The two trees are 18 feet apart. The first step is to drill holes through both trunks with a 3/4 inch drill bit. Since only the outermost layer of the tree is actually alive, drilling a hole through the trunk like this has very little effect on the health of the tree, and it can recover from a 3/4 inch diameter hole very quickly. Then a forged, galvanized shoulder eye bolt goes through the trunk with a dock washer on each side that's tightened down with a nut, and then later a lock washer and another nut will be added. The upper arms of the Y are, you can kind of see down in the lower left-hand corner of the screen right there. Each of the arms of the Y is spliced and then connected via a rigging ring, a forged rigging ring, and then the third rope drops down below that ring. The orientation of the eye is important, and so after that gets tightened down, I use a large screwdriver to make sure the eye bolt is oriented in the correct direction. Then the arm of the Y swing is attached to the eye bolt using an anchor shackle. The anchor shackle is attached to the eye bolt with a bolt, and then there's a screw lock on the bolt, and then a cotter pin goes on the other side of the nut. So it's virtually impossible for the anchor shackle to come loose from the eye bolt. So here I'm attaching the lock washer and the second nut, and then I use JB Weld, which is a cold weld epoxy, to lock the threads of the second nut so that there's absolutely no way the nuts can come off and that bolt could come out from the tree. So I'm speeding it up here a little bit. There's two compounds that you mix together, and then in about 7 minutes it sets. I just use a toothpick to mix it around and to transfer it onto the threads of the bolt right beneath where the second nut is going to go. Then tighten that down with a wrench, which I don't think I show here, but the wrench engages the lock washer. So this particular Y swing is 55 feet high. It has a really awesome arc, a very smooth motion, and a lot of fun. They have a great backyard for this tree swing. It's great for sitting and reading or just vegging out. They wanted it really low so that their daughter, who I think is 7 years old, can get onto it really easily. That's why it looks so low. But it's adjustable with with knots underneath that circular rim. One of the fun things to do is to spin yourself like a merry-go-round. So you can be moving back and forth in a pendulum shape or pendulum motion, as well as spinning around. If you want your own tree swing, go to PiedmontTreeClimbing.org.